Hello, I'm Dominic Piper and welcome to Paydirt TV. Today I'm joined by Alex Hanley, CEO of a new IPO, Polymetals Resources. Alex, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Dominic.
Alex, as I mentioned, it's a new IPO. It's very exciting. Gold exploration in Guinea. We've seen so many West African ASX success stories down the years. It's really exciting to see another one coming to the boss. Can you tell me, in the first instance, how did this portfolio of projects come together?
So we call it the Sagiri portfolio at Polymetals. It consists of Alahin and Mansala, 112 square kilometres in total. We came across this ground in 2017. Our country manager, by the name of Agabu, saw the opportunity. This was ground that was essentially expired by Anglo Gold Ashanti. And he applied for the license and it was granted. So it was a good opportunity in which we were granted the licenses, and we've had them and have been exploring on them ever since.
Yeah, you mentioned it's a good opportunity. Anglo Gold, of course, have got a massive mine next door, more than 6 million ounces at Sagiri. What's the opportunity here? Do you see an opportunity to build something very quickly?
There's a suite of different opportunities, being only 37 k's east of Anglo Gold Ashanti. So the reality is, Dominic, that the Anglo Gold Ashanti Sagiri mine, they started at 2.5 grams per tonne, now operating at 0.8. So their mill's hungry. If we can delineate a resource that can feed the hungry mill, then I dare say Anglo Gold will be knocking.
As well as Anglo Gold Ashanti being nearby, you've obviously got artisanal mining in the area to use as a vectoring tool. What does the artisanal mining that you've seen and small-scale mining that you've seen around the project suggest to you?
Well, that's the head start we have, Dominic, because the artisans are great prospectors. And it's estimated that 70% of our tenements are covered in artisanal workings, both historic and current. So the artisans have provided a significant geological data set to the team at Polymetals in understanding the near-surface geology and the fact that both of our exploration licenses are gold-producing regions. It's our estimate that over 250,000 ounces have been produced from Alahin tenement alone in the last 6 years, just based on the prolific artisanal works in the area. We just need to apply the team's geological expertise and the industry best practice in delineating that resource.
So you've put together this IPO, you're going to bring it to market. How much are you looking to raise and what will you do with the funds?
Yeah, 5 to 7 million at 20 cents. The acceleration program is due to commence mid-June upon ASX listing. So the first point of call is obviously our Alahin tenement. The Alahin tenement, we've completed 2 soil sampling campaigns and one phase 1 RC drilling campaign on that tenement. So we found significant anomalies throughout that whole tenement, in particular a region in the northernmost section. This section showed us that, especially through hole 14, that it's the type of geology that is recognised regionally through economic deposits. So now pointing towards Anglo Gold Ashanti style deposits and Anglo style geology. And this is very encouraging, obviously. So this will be our first follow-up target. And then we're going to put the first maiden drill holes into Mansala.
We've seen companies, ASX companies at least, like West African Resources, like Perseus Mining, like Resolute Mining, have great success in this region. But not many of them have actually been active in Guinea. What's the opportunity in Guinea? Why has it been forgotten?
The Sagiri Basin in particular, which is in the northeast quadrant of Guinea, is funnily enough an established mining jurisdiction. We've got obviously Anglo Gold, we've got Hummingbird with the Carusa project, and we've got Nordgold's Leifa mine in the area. Further to that, we have ASX-listed companies, Golden Rim Resources, and the crowd favourite at the moment, Predictive Discovery. So we're in good company within the Sagiri Basin.
What's the outcome that you and your investors are looking for in the next 12 months? Are there some easy wins that you could perhaps get to resource delineation very quickly?
Yeah, definitely. So obviously the near-term strategy is to execute our exploration plan. But the reality is that to the near to medium term, Polymetals will have a vision to delineate 2 million ounce resource in the next 12 months and obviously active in growing that resource.
And how's the IPO process going so far? It's very busy out there, but there must be a little bit of interest in a West African gold story.
Yeah, no, definitely. We had a very good reception in Sydney 2 weeks ago. And further to that, in Melbourne last week, we met with a number of investors that were familiar with West Africa, familiar with gold, and are coming on board.
Alex, it sounds like a very exciting project. Is there still opportunity to get in on the IPO?
Yeah, so we opened the offer on the 29th of April. We're closing on the 28th of May. So we're hoping to list mid-June at this stage, and there's opportunity for investors to get in.
Well, it's a fantastic story, and as you say, we've already had some great runs in the last 6 months with Predictive, with Golden Rain, with Oklo also in West Africa, as well as the producers in Perseus and West African Resources and Resolute. The best of luck, and hopefully you can drop in on us again after the listing and tell us about the progress of the project.
Absolutely, Dominic. Thanks for your time.